the right shoes, and so that's what BEARPAW is all about. And just so you know, in case you haven't heard, we've got free shipping on everything today. So this is gonna be fun. And I'm not shopping alone. Tanya Christensen is joining us for this entire hour.
Yes, I love shopping with you in the morning.
I know, we always have the best time.
We do. Overnights are great with this one right here.
It's gonna be good. So we're starting off though, we talk about shoes, right? But we're actually starting off with probably the most important shoe, and that's the one you wear around your house.
Yeah, that's right.
The slipper. Look at these slippers. We have them in black or in taupe. These are in whole sizes only, just so you know. But I was saying that don't they just look like your best friend?
Like a labradoodle?
Yes,
like man's best friend?
Man's best friend.
Yes, they do.
They are. I mean, look at these shoes.
As sweet as pie. And just to let you know, this is the very first airing ever.
Oh, of these?
Yeah, so we're kind of new to this year. You know, 2018 is when we kick it off and we're able to come shopping with you. But this is the first time that you're seeing these. And this is the first time that we're seeing these. They're as darling as can be. And yeah, they look like a little labradoodle to me.
They do. And they're just as soft and snuggly.
So dreamy. Look how cute they are on Kate and on Erin. And it's just when you walk into your house. So you want that BEARPAW look. You want that BEARPAW comfort. You want support. You want the you know, that great sheepskin footbed, wool blend lining, all of that. And that's what you get with these. But they do have a little rubber outsole underneath, so you won't slide if you have tile, if you had wood floors, maybe perhaps hardwood stairs.
Yes,
you know?
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. You can go tumbling down those.
And you know what, especially, you know, if you have hard floors at any time, you need to wear comfortable shoes, because I used to just wear socks around the house, and I was starting to feel it in the rest of my body.
Like your hip.
Yeah.
You're like, what is that?
Like, what is that? Maybe I should wear something with a little bit more cushion and support, and that's what you see
just
here.
Anything.
This is good. And look, they're $39.99. You've got 3 flex pay on them, so you're getting them home for $13.33 using any major credit card. And aren't those just sweet?
I mean, they're darling. And I love that you pointed out, just with BEARPAW and with our boots, whole sizes only. And the beauty of a slipper is the fact that you can kind of guess it.
Yeah.
Like, I know my mother-in-law, I think she wears like a 9 tennis shoe. I mean, right around there. So because it's open in the back, it does have a nice deep heel cup, so it is going to support your foot. You won't slide out of it. It does fit like a shoe, but you can be a little more forgiving with sizes, so they're great to give as gifts. So to give the gift of BEARPAW, to give the gift of cuteness, they're just as darling as can be. And it has that faux curly lamb fur that is crazy in price. I mean,
know, it is.
It really, really is. So this has that look of that.
I mean, think about this. The faux curly lamb on the outside. You've got the sheepskin footbed. I mean, under your feet
and
in
this
the
one
house.
is shaped a little bit.
Okay.
So it's a little bit shorter than what you'll find in the boots. And I kind of like that. It has a little more grip, especially for a slipper.
So the sheep got a haircut?
It got a little trim.
Just a little trim.
Just a little trim on these.
This is good.
Just a little one on these. It's a little shorter than what you might traditionally be used to in our boots. But the comfort is still there. And I want to mention very quickly is the fact that nature's insulator, nature's regulator. So these are going to be warm. Yes, your foot is going to be a little more exposed, the back of the heel, because of course it's a slipper, but you're still going to have that warmth, and we want that in the house. We don't want to have the heat on full blast. We just want to dress a little warmer.
Yeah.
Be very comfortable, and that's what you can do. And again, great gift. Great time to take advantage. And you know, when you see that BEARPAW box and you open that up, you know it's going to have a smile on her face before she even knows what's inside.
Really? You take these out, and your first thing, you're going to just smile, because they just look so
charming.
Sweet. They are. And sometimes when it comes to slippers, particularly when you're thinking about something warm and cushy, usually those slippers are kind of big, a little bulky. And I have like even tripped over my slippers in the past.
I have tripped over, yes. I trip over my feet.
Yes. So it's nice that these still have that cushy, snuggly look, but you're not high up off the ground.
That's right. And you know what? A lot of times on slippers, they're fabric on the underside, so that means they're gonna be slippery. And what's between the fabric and the insole? It's just a piece of cardboard. That's all that it is. It's cardboard on a lot of house slippers. So ours have that true rubber outsole. It has that padded insole with the sheepskin footbed, wool blend lining on the inside, and the darling curly faux all over. They're just as sweet as can be. And again, they're debuting tonight, so that's a treat.
So, and you have your choice of black or taupe. Just those 2 colors. If you want them as great holiday gifts, do it while you've got free shipping all day today. And if you need a few of them, get it. You've got FlexPay to get those home. So if you want to go ahead and pick them up, please call us, or you can always go to hsn.com, and that one is 641-666 there. You can see that. And I like to shop online because I can just jump in and click and get what I want real fast.
Yeah.
But definitely, whatever is most comfortable for you.
It's easy.
We're moving on to something exclusive, because you can find BEARPAW out there, but you're not going to find these. We have sold thousands of this boot, literally.
Yes.
Just in the last, couple of months.
Yes.
And these are exclusive. So today only, you've got 5 flex. You've got free shipping today only. And we'll show you all of the colors. And I'll start here, and I'm going to end right down there.
Great.
You're going to order sizes 6 through 12, whole sizes only.
Love that we do that.
This is the Slate Blue. And we'll show you all the details in just a moment. But that's Slate Blue. We have them in charcoal. This one is always very popular. This one's called Hickory. We have them in black as well. And we have blush. And I believe this is the first year that we've done blush.
I don't remember.
Yes. And I'll tell you, blush only sizes 9 through 12. That's all we have left in blush.
And don't let, if you do wear a 12, if you do have a larger foot, I don't want you to think, I don't know if I could put a lighter colored shoe on my foot. Will it make it seem larger? It actually won't. These are as sweet as can be. Blush, it's truly the blush of a young child. I mean, it's the prettiest, most feminine color that we've had to offer. It's really, really pretty. What makes these so different than the rest of the BEARPAW boots that we have is the fact that they're kind of that mixed look. So we have the sweater in the back, and then that genuine suede all along the front. Now, 2 of them, the charcoal and the blush, have a true sweater knit. And what goes better with suede than a sweater? That, I mean, truly, it's a match made in heaven. And then the black and the hickory, and also that great, gorgeous slate blue, which, by the way, the yarn on this, it's like a Michigan, fall. It's just so pretty. But this has that yarn knit.
It does, and look, you can see it in all of them. So you choose your main color, which is the suede color, and then you have a lot of detail and interest on the back. And really, that's just one of the features that sets these apart, because I know you've seen this style of boot, but you haven't seen it with all of the extra details that you've got. And for a holiday price of $63.99, I mean, this is a boot that can't be missed. I know.
So true, and I'm glad we have a little extra time on this one. Can I just take a second and walk over, and I'll go to.
Are you going to Hita or to Kate?
Let's see, I'll go to Kate since we're right here. Is that okay, Kate? I'll just come down here for a second. I want to show you a couple of different ways that you can wear it. So what I love about our boots is the fact that these are genuine cow suede. So they keep their structure and they keep their look. They don't ever slouch down. But if maybe one time you didn't want the knit, maybe you wanted to shake up the way they looked, you can always fold that part down. So we can fold this part down in the back. You can keep it straight up in the front, or you can fold them down in the front. So it's more like a little ankle bootie.
Cute.
So there's just a lot of different ways that you can play with the boot. It can go down in the front, leave it up, popped up in the back, but there's a lot of versatility. I like to show off, of course, the sweater, because that detail is so fantastic. And just to thank you, Kate, I'll leave the front part down on these, and you can just, that's fun. We'll just kind of keep it that way and play with it from there. But it's actually more expensive, believe it or not, to design a boot with a knit detail in the back than it is just to keep the genuine suede, because of all that yarn and all the workmanship that goes into that. So there's a lot of detail here for the value that you're getting.
And it makes it, I mean, and the fact that it's exclusive, I mean, just really kind of sets it apart as well.
True.
If the only thing, if you're looking at these and saying, okay, they're really cool suede boots, and that's a great idea for those really nice fall and winter days, but what about when it's a little wet outside? What about if I have to walk and I accidentally step in a puddle?
Right.
You're not going to ruin your suede. This is a huge deal, and many, many other brands and styles cannot say that. You're not adding anything, you're not spraying anything on, you're not treating these in any way, and we're gonna prove this to you in case you haven't seen this demonstration.
It's fantastic, and it's probably one of our favorite parts that we do. So the great thing about BEARPAW is that we have added Neverwet Technology to our boots, and Neverwet Technology is, of course, exclusive to BEARPAW and to our boots, but it literally means it's a super hydrophobic technology. It will resist, repel, and reject any spills, any stains, any moisture, any wetness. These are genuine suede. And you know, suede is a very, it absorbs, right? So whenever you stand anywhere, it just soaks it up like a little sponge. It's like, ooh, moisture. And then it doesn't like to let go. And you know what that means when it doesn't let go? It leaves a stain. So what I'm doing is pouring water all over the boot, and you can literally see, and then it'll just roll up. What I like to do is get one in the back and then just kind of have it roll all the way down.
Look at that.
Isn't that amazing? And it's also on the knit detail in back. So if you happen to step in a puddle or something, you're not gonna have to worry about your feet getting wet. Now these aren't waterproof. Okay. There's a difference. They're water resistant. That means they're treated at the factory. There's nothing that you have to do or spray or put on them. You just take them out the box and put them on. Okay, and they're always gonna be like that. I don't ever have to No, it's for the life of the boot. Okay. For the life of the boot. Now if you find, I'll do a mud demo too. If you find that you've had these for years and years, some of you are like, I'm on my 12th pair of boot. I get a new pair every year. I mean, if you ever wanted to go back and treat them again for extra, I guess you could, but you don't have to by any means. These are for the life of the boot. Okay. Now I made a little mud pie, and this happens, right? You step out of the car, I don't know about that, but you step into a puddle, and look at this. It literally rolls off, and then if there's any extra, you brush that off. Look at that. Any other type of suede that you may have, there is no way that you could step in a puddle confidently. I always make more of a mess. But not on the boot. But not on the boot. And then you just give it a little brush, and it comes right off. This is good. Isn't that great? You would never have that confidence if it didn't have the Neverwet technology on it. And I like that we're showing this video as well, because for some people are just saying, I'm never gonna step in a puddle like that. But what if you're just wearing them and you spill coffee Isn't that the truth? On them? Guess what? If you didn't have this kind of technology, you would have just ruined your suede boots, but not with BEARPAW. I think that's one of the reasons why everyone just is crazy about them. Why thousands of these have been ordered. I want to give you a quick update though. Okay. Now, if you are looking for the blush in size 9, okay, we have 9 left in size 9 in blush. Oh. All right, so we're just gonna say last call in size 9 in this blush. And then after that, we only in blush have size 10, 11, and 12. So you're in luck if you do wear a larger size shoe, which most of the time, if you wear a larger size shoe, you're usually out of luck. And if you're 8.5, you go to a 9. You can go to a 9, but you've got to be quick because there's only about 9 of those left. Oh, well. Yeah. There we go. That's where the HSN app comes in. That's when you pull out your phone and you just start tapping. That's it. I love it as well. Now, Tamara just mentioned coffee, and I just happened to bring a cup of coffee. So I wanted to show you, how many times have you looked down and you have coffee on your blouse, coffee on your shoes? It happens. So this is coffee, black coffee. What does it do? It stains our teeth. Yes, yes. I mean, it stains our teeth. The doctor says, or the dentist, be careful of coffee, be careful of red wine. Right. Look at that. It literally poured right off. And then I just give it a little, and that's it. It's dry as a bone, and it's stain free. So it'll stain your teeth. Right, but not your boots. But it's not gonna stain your boots. So if you're like me, and I don't know how. I don't know. It's all over the tile. It's all over my children. I'm like, who got into the coffee? I know how, because we're always in a hurry when we're making our coffee. And I move with my hands. Yeah. Coffee's flying everywhere. I'm like, you need to go get ready. And then you look down and you're like, I take a sip and there's no coffee left, and it's all over the place. So if you're like me, you need your life in Neverwet. This is so good. You know what? I always say it's because when I'm making my coffee, it's like usually I should have left the house 5 minutes ago, but I gotta make the coffee. So I'm rushing and I'm going to the sink, and then I look down and there's coffee everywhere. Except for in your cup. Except for in the cup. Everywhere. Stains your teeth all over the place, but they're not gonna be on your boots. I love that. And your suede boots are gonna be taken care of, which is great. And it's from BEARPAW. This is not the case with most mini brands when you see their suede. And not at this value. No. I mean, no is right. Yeah. No, I mean, we've done everything. We've done the Neverwet technology. We've done genuine cow suede. I mean, all sustainable materials, wool blend lining on the inside. Look at that thick wool blend lining. Yeah, but you know what? It gets better. Look at that. Look at that. So this is the part that you can see in the boot, right? We folded it down like this. Yeah. So you may think, is that it? What's going on the inside of the boot? Well, all of it. Wool blend lining on the top. Yeah. I don't wear socks with mine. No. Because this is nature's insulator. Just to let you know, wool blend lining, sheepskin footbed. is nature's insulator and nature's regulator. Your feet will actually, unless you live in the tundra, your feet will actually stay warmer without socks because it's adapting to your body's temperature and regulating that naturally so they won't overheat.
This is good.
It's good stuff. And you're standing on this.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, when you talk about sheepskin, yes, actual sheepskin. Look at, and what I like for you to see is how thick. It is. Like, this is under your foot. So look, you can see my red nails, but when I put them in, you don't see them. That's how thick this is. I mean, can you imagine?
It's fantastic.
I would easily pay triple digits for this boot. And we do have a taller boot that's coming up. And I'll tell you a story that I have about a taller boot with that. But the fact that you're getting I think a size that any and everybody could wear. You don't have to be concerned about, well, my calves are big or my calves are small and I don't want them to look strange. No, you put it on and you're warm, you're cozy, you're cushy, your feet feel good. These are also not heavy and bulky feeling because they do flex on the bottom.
That's right, they do. They have a TPR bottom, which stands for thermal plastic. Look at the flexibility on that. Thermoplastic rubber. It's a very high grade outsole, a very high grade rubber, and it won't crack in the most extreme conditions. So nothing has worked than when the rubber cracks on your boot. I mean, that means moisture is going to get in, and once that happens, you have to toss your boots. So if you have any boots that are like that, just toss them, because once water can get in, then just forget about it. But it does have that really flexible, and by the way, it's a good rubber. You're not gonna go sliding around, and it does have that flexibility.
So you're seeing the blush. Remember, we have size 10, 11, and 12 in blush. That's all we have left. Remember, whole sizes only. There are no half sizes here. So if you're between sizes, then just go up to the next whole size. We have black, as you can see, and black, I believe we're pretty good in sizes because we usually bring in more black than anything. And the
black
hickory.
And hickory, we always, because they're the staples.
For sure. And that's that really pretty hickory if you wanted that. The blue one is called Slate Blue. And it really is a really nice kind of medium denim color. It's not denim fabric because it's suede, just in case you're wondering. And then we have it for you in charcoal. And that's a really nice gray as well. I know that we have to move, but if you want them, and how could you not? Go ahead and pick them up. You can call us or go to hsn.com. Now, the ones we were just presenting are 8.5 inches high. But if you needed a taller boot, we do have that one, and you're looking at it right there. We will give you a full presentation in just a moment, but you've got a holiday price there. You've got 4 flex on those. You have free shipping. And if you did want and need, depending on where you live, a taller boot to give you all of that warmth, that's good. So the other ones we were presenting were about 8.5 inches, so that gives you almost 4 more inches of warmth and coverage there. And let's talk about this one. This is another tall boot. This one's 10 inches high. And it's called the Kiley. It's a suede boot with the Neverwet Technology, perforated boot, and whole sizes only, sizes 5 to 12 on these. If you're between sizes, go up. So
really, it's kind of like 4.5 to 12.
Yeah.
So if you have a little tiny foot, or maybe if you have a granddaughter or something, so if you're half size, just go up a size. BEARPAW sizing is so easy. Your 6.5, go 7. Your 7, go 7.
Yes.
8.5, go up to a 9. It's so easy.
Very simple. And this one is wine. Let me step out of the way so you can really see. There's the wine.
That would look so good with
I know.
Top.
Hello.
Is that Marla one?
It's Marla. Yeah, it's coming up next hour.
It'd be really smart with that.
Very cool.
Very cute.
Hey, this is hickory. I like this too.
Because you can really see the perforation in the hickory.
Yes.
I mean, you really can. And I love the fact, the contrast and that woven lining, that's that wonderful vanilla color.
Yeah, because hickory's the only one that has that.
That's right.
The wine is wine all the way through.
And
the black is black all the way through. But the hickory is the only one that does have that contrast. And what I like about even just the style of this is that it's a thicker bottom, but it's still streamlined, so it doesn't look like you're wearing, your dude's boot. Yeah. Because my dude has a big boot.
That's hilarious. It has that little, it's because it's lace up, it does have that little nod to kind of
like the granny boots.
feminine, what's that?
The granny boots.
Yes, yes.
Love a granny boot.
They're really hot. That granny boot and that hiker boot, anything that laces up and gives a little nod to the hiker or the granny is so hot right now. So we're giving you that, but of course we're giving you the BEARPAW name. We're giving you the warmth, the comfortability, but we're also, of course, giving you the fashion that you desire as well, all while keeping you protected with the Neverwet technology. And just like the last boot that we showed you, the wool blend lining isn't just on the outside that you can see, it's all the way down within the boot, all along the tongue of the boot. This is what's called the shaft of the boot. 10 inches in the shaft of the boot, all of that has the wool blend lining, all along the top of the vamp of the boot. And this is one of the only ones that we have in this hour, definitely, that has that great wedge heel.
Look at that.
But it's not heavy.
No, and the heel.
It's a substantial boot without being heavy.
1 3/4 inches on that heel, and which is good because it gives you just a little bit of a lift. And you know, for if you are not really kind of crazy about always being flat on the ground, it's nice that you've got just a touch. You know.
Just a little bit. And the outsole is a great rubber outsole, right? And it's chunky and it's threaded and it's going to give you a lot of traction. But this is what we're calling our slim blown rubber outsole. Now I want to let you know that the inside doesn't mean it's a slim foot. It just has a slim look to it. The outsole and the footbed are going to be the same as our other traditional ones, but the way that they've designed this, do you see how it looks a little like you? I'm wearing burgundy and showing the burgundy, so I need to step out of that. But it looks a little slimmer on the foot. Just as Tamara said, it doesn't look like you borrowed your guy's, you know, lace-up boot. So it does have femininity to it. And again, the perforation is just darling. Then we have the little BEARPAW logo and the grommet. They do lace up. And by the way, the laces are functional. They're not just pretty, but once you get them pretty much set to where you want it to be, kind of 3/4 of the way up the foot.
Yes.
Then all you have to do is just tie it up at the top.
Okay.
So it's not a lot of work, is what I'm trying to say. You know?
And I'm glad you mentioned that too. So you're seeing these on, and whether it's with leggings, I love it with a little dress and, you know, great kind of sweater coat. This is gonna be, if this is your style, you've got to rock these. You really do. It's nice that we do have a holiday price. We take just over $10 off of the price.
Sweet.
And you've got free shipping. Don't forget, if you're just tuning in, everything today is free shipping.
I have a shipping story. Don't let me forget to tell you.
Do you really?
I have an amazing shipping story.
Do you know that I know my mailman, my UPS man, by first name because they're constantly bringing me boxes to my front door.
Michael!
Right.
How are the kids?
How are the kids?
How are they? How's that new puppy?
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's good that it's free shipping.
Yeah, it's great. Again, Neverwet Technology. That's not my story. I'll tell you. Mine has to do with price, but I know it's horrible. It's it's good for us though. It's good. But look at that. Again, these are more in our fashion line, and you don't want your adorable fashion boots that you're wearing with your really fun tights and your cute little skirt. You don't want to have to worry about stepping in puddles or that old slushy snow. So just like the other ones, they're all treated with the Neverwet all the way up the top too. So again, with the perforation, look how that just rolls off. Isn't that fantastic? Now I'm making a mess all over the set, but it's literally rolling right off the boot, and I love that.
Look at that. And again, you're seeing it there. And so we'd like to do it live. We like to show you kind of extreme cases, but in truth, I don't think it is extreme. I think these are kind of real life. And you see the difference between the Neverwet on the treated versus that untreated. Remember, you're choosing hickory, wine, or black. We've got sizes 5 to 12. You're ordering whole sizes only. And these are, I think, for kind of every age. Like, if you know, from 14 on up to 114, if you like this style.
Yeah, absolutely. If this is your style, if this is your girl, this is your girl. I mean, she's really fun. She's flirty. She's unexpected. And again, she's on trend. A lot of our styles that we have are our classics.
Yes.
That we've been around, BEARPAW's been around since 2001. So we're a company that's here to stay, and we have those classic classic styles, like the one that I'm wearing, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But this one is truly on trend and current with what you're going to see in the malls, in the fashion magazines. But again, it has that BEARPAW name to it. So you know that the materials are there, the best materials, that genuine cow suede treated with the Neverwet technology. You know it has that wool blend lining all along the inside. You know that you're standing on a genuine sheepskin footbed. So this is that traditional boot, but it's all the same. That wonderful wool blend is all along the inside, cradling your leg and giving you comfort and giving you warmth.
You know, when you see that's on the inside, it's hard to believe these are less than $100. Because normally, you know, the more cushion and warmth and luxury, because that's what this feels like, you expect to pay for luxury. It feels like luxury. It looks like luxury. The price is not a luxurious price. Look at how great this is.
I mean, super cute.
I know.
Plaid with jeans or leggings. So cute.
I was gonna say,
Kate's
look
a
at
little
Erin.
more dressed
look how
up.
cool.
Erin's kind of just like urban chic. I mean, your girls are really, really cute.
I know.
And yet totally different.
I know, for sure. When I was looking at Erin, I was thinking, okay, that's farmer's market any day. That is holiday pictures.
Apple picking up in Michigan.
Oh my gosh.
Do they do apples up there? They do cherry picking.
I don't know.
They do apples up there.
Maybe Michigan apples.
Give us a call. I don't know. We just know our oranges.
I know. You got your Valencia, you got your... So we would love to send these right on out to you. So enjoy. Remember, black, wine, or hickory are your choices. And those are 641-638. That's the number to get those home. I wanted to share a couple of other things with you because, like I said, we do have a full hour of BEARPAW, and we are going to talk about the boots that Tanya is wearing.
I love these boots.
These are. And then I also want to hear your shipping story on this one, too.
Yeah, I have. Wait till you hear the shipping story, and it's perfect for this boot.
So we've got them for you in hickory. And of course, hickory is that classic, probably most popular color. We have the wine. We've got black, and black is all black, even the wool blend lining on the inside. And then we have a little chocolate.
This is espresso bean dark chocolate like I've never seen.
Yes.
If you have the black, because the black and the hickory we always order, there are classics, and you still want to go with the darker colors, but you might want to kind of step out of the box of just all wearing black, but again, you still like those dark colors. This chocolate brown is gorgeous. It's fall, right? It's winter, it's fall, it's everything that BEARPAW is all about. And I want you to notice on all the boots, whether it's the wine, the hickory, the black, or the chocolate brown, the outsole matches. And I love that we do that. We could have done one outsole. We could have done kind of just a neutral for all of them. But BEARPAW does that. They look at those little tiny details, and the angels are in the details, right? That's what they always say. Chocolate brown outsole. And then we have the black outsole. And then we have the wine outsole. So they all coordinate and match, and it just really elongates the leg. I mean, if it's white, it could be like those white wall tires. I mean, that's yesterday.
Yes.
But we've really paid attention to that.
You really have. And again,
I love this boot.
These are the ones, maybe you saw the ones that we had a little bit earlier that were a little bit shorter, and you thought, okay, those are cool. Almost there. I just want something that just gives me more leg coverage, because maybe you're gonna be out in the weather. Some of us have the luxury of going from the house to the car to the building. Some people have to be out in it. And if that's you, this is gonna give you as much leg coverage as you can have so that you can have that warmth there. And I love that we're showing them in hickory, because with the jeans and the top, that's our look.
And how tall are you, Erin? 5'9".
Erin's 5'9". Okay.
So now my ankle to knee ratio.
Why don't you walk over next to Erin?
Yeah,
I would just love to see.
I've got the same
because you're
boot.
5 what?
I'm 5'2", and I'm not a leggy gal. So you can see, I mean, really, ankle to knee is about 6 inches, and I'm not kidding. I have the, I don't know what happened. Really, I mean, look at us. It is. A little bit of a difference. It's all, I have no legs. I don't, and especially the ankle to knee is like that. You can see, that's all she wrote. But if you're like me, and you're like, girl, I don't either. They work, right? So whether you're a long-legged girl like Erin, or maybe perhaps you are like I am and you don't have any, they do work. They provide extra comfort. And I want to show you, how easy it is. I'm gonna hold on to you for support. I'm no yogi, but you can easily slide them on and then put them slide them off, and then put them right back on as well. So even though there's no zipper or anything, the shaft of the boot, which is the opening, is wide enough to make it very easy to slide on and then very easy to kick right off again.
That's true.
Yep.
Very good.
And they're darling, they're comfortable, and I'm warm.
Yes. And you know, you always hear us complaining about how cold it is in these studios.
I'm very warm.
Yeah, you're good. I'm glad. Thanks for going over there. I know it's hard to stand next to models.
I have especially these models.
I know.
It's like,
that's why I'm all the way over here.
I know,
I'm moving back as it is.
You're ridiculous. You can just stand alone right there. But yeah, I mean, long and leggy and lean and beautiful. But these also have Neverwet. Yeah. All the way up. You may think Neverwet just on the vamp, which is the top portion over the foot. Nope, we take it all the way up.
Oh, that's good.
Neverwet is super hydrophobic technology, not treated on one side, treated on the, look at that.
Yeah.
It literally beads up. And if you happen to stand in something really bad and you're like, oh no, I mean, is it gonna come off? Because they have been treated, let that spot, whatever you got on there, let it dry. Okay. And then you just take a soft, like a brand new soft toothbrush and then just brush it, brushes right off. Oh, good. That's the beauty of it. So if it does happen, maybe perhaps you were in that puddle a little too long, don't stress. They're treated with Neverwet and it'll be fine. And
that's on your genuine suede. Yep. And that's a big deal too. So as you're seeing, and I love that Hita she's wearing them with socks, the boot socks. Cute. So she's got them kind of coming out. So that's maybe a younger look, maybe a little bit more of a modern look. This is the thing. It just works no matter what your style, no matter when you're wearing them, no matter how you decide to wear them. Your feet are gonna be so happy and feel so good. And remember, these have the wool blend lining from the top to the top of your foot.
From the top and beyond.
And all the way around.
There's no spot that doesn't have it.
That's good. And then you're standing on sheepskin.
And then you're standing on sheepskin. And then it's padded. And then you have that great rubber outsole. So it's not a hard outsole to begin with. It's a rubber flexible outsole. So there's that flexibility. Then it's padded. Then you have sheepskin. And it's just heaven. It's a heavenly boot. Okay, do you want to hear about my store?
I do.
Okay. We have a boot that I bought from my husband, and it's the BEARPAW Colton boot. So I bought it a while ago, and I said, oh, I forgot I had these for you, and I threw the box away and everything. So he goes, I love them, but they're a little snug on me. Right, he's a 10 and a half, and I bought a 10. So what do you do? Yeah. 10 and a half, what do you go up a size. 11, yeah. You would think I would know that. No, so I got him a 10. Anyway, my brother wears a 10. He lives in California, so I said, I'm gonna mail those boots to my brother, and he's gonna love them. So I went to the big brown store, okay? You know, where you mail stuff. Guess how much? How much? This was today. $45. What? $45. I said, that's what I go, what? And then everyone in the store stares at me. I go, I am not gonna do it. And he goes, well, shipping all the way to California, because you live in Florida, is $35. The box and me packing it is another 10. That's 45. Crazy. These are free shipping, and they're about this size. It's a man's hiking boot, it's a little bit shorter. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So then I packed them myself, and then I went to the regular place where you mail stuff, and it was $19. Wow. And both places, they're getting there in 7 days, the earliest. Oh my gosh. That's a true story that happened to me today, or actually yesterday, because now we're into a different day. I'll tell you. $45? Versus free shipping. Free shipping. This is, and the fact that you can ship it to your recipient is what I love. That's right. So you don't have to get it to you. You can ship it to where you want it to go. So you don't have to pay shipping 2 ways. We don't send it to you and then you pack it up and send it to the person you're gonna give it to. You just give us their address and we'll send it straight to them. And guess what? Like that. Today is free shipping. I'll tell you, shipping can be, it can $45 is what it can be. That's why I don't like to go to the post office. That's why I don't like to do it, because it's outrageous. Holy manoli. I've done that. I've been the one yelling, what? $45? He goes, well, it's going to California. I was like, I could like fly to California for that. I almost bought its own seat. On the, you know, the affordable airlines where the seats don't go back. You know the airlines, they're great. I fly, I'm like, if the plane is cheap and the pilot's young, I'm in. because that means the price is right.
That's right.
That's what I say.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I almost got the boots their own seat. Anyway, that was the story. It took longer than, but I thought you'd like that.
No, I love, free is my favorite price.
It's mine too.
It really is, and the fact that everything today here at HSN that you're shopping for ships free. And I say that to say, if you are shopping for yourself or buying gifts, or you're just starting your holiday shopping, do it while you're saving money. You're already getting a great price, and in this case, these boots are a holiday price. But the fact that you've got about a $10 savings, but then another savings on the shipping, and if you're, you know, really kind of stocking up and getting a jump on that list, it can, you know, add up to a pretty penny. So definitely go ahead and pick these up, and we're gonna show you again, these are your boots that you wear no matter what the weather is outside.
That's right.
No worries.
So they're not waterproof, they're water resistant, but I'm doing this for demonstration purposes only because I want you to see, it looks like there's an actual barrier. Do you see how that's bubbling up? A barrier between your genuine suede and the water. You can actually see the boot beating up because of that Neverwet. So there you go. I think that's just fantastic when you can see that. And then you take it out, give it a little shake, and the boot is dry. Now that, again, you know, we shouldn't submerge them because they're water resistant, but it worked. And it's great, and I love that.
Enjoy these. So black, chocolate, wine, or hickory are your choices there. Remember, we've got sizes 6 to 12. Whole sizes only. If you're between sizes, then just go up. Enjoy that customer pick. Now, these are more straight. They go on and they stay straight. But if you like something that has more of a slouch style to it, we've got those as well. And we're not planning to have a full presentation, but I wanted to show you these because they're called the Ariana. And it's a suede slouchy boot, and of course they have the Neverwet technology. We're showing them to you in the colors of black or chocolate. These are the only colors that we have remaining in these. Do you see that?
You know, we've only had one other show. I've only shown them once, and we only have 2 colors left.
And only a couple, how many hundred to go around? Okay, 500 between the 2 of them, between all of the sizes.
Wow.
So if you like a slouch boot, go for that. These are really cool too. It's a nice, nice to have
alternative.
A boot, that's right, and a boot wardrobe. That's the word I'm thinking of. Which ones do we have last call? Last call on black. Oh my God, and you only presented these once?
I've only shown these one time.
Oh
well, it was one day.
Yes.
I could have shown them a couple, you know, my brain mixes up. But yeah, I've only had them one day airing.
And last call in the black, okay? Just so you know. So I like that we've got a variety for you. We've got taller, shorter, slouch, straight. We've got a little bit of everything.
Color in the back.
Definitely. Yeah. Take a look at these. These are cute too. These are brand new.
I've never aired these before.
I love that detail.
Tulip-y. Yes.
They do look like tulips. Okay, so it's called the Angela. I want BEARPAW to name a boot after me.
We have Aspen.
I know.
I know, but we don't have Tamara. I'm going to work on that.
Okay. All right.
I know people.
We'll see.
I don't know if they're like, great, Tanya.
Right.
Okay, I know, we know you know people. I don't know that many people, but I am gonna do what I can do.
Hopefully, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed.
The Tamara boot.
But this is the Angela. We've got it in hickory, we have it in charcoal, and we have it in black. Sizes 5 to 12. Again, whole sizes only here. But this is even a little bit, in terms of the shaft, a little bit shorter than the most popular boot that we've offered. That's the one with the sweater in the back.
Right, the Geneva, that we were talking about, that is very true. And this one has that, it's a little more contemporary in design. I love it. I love the tulipness. I love the fact that there's a lot of workmanship has gone into these because you have all that genuine suede across the vamp of the boot. And then it's pieced. So there's a lot of detail and a lot of work has gone into making them. And then you have kind of that gorgeous, it looks kind of like, a snakeskin. It's that like a faux snakeskin that trims along that tulip edge, beautifully stitched all the way around, and that snakeskin look is in the same coordinating color as the suede on the boot. So it's really very pretty. It's an easy on, easy off boot. There's nothing to it. No buckles, no bells, no whistles. You literally slide it on, slide it off. Very, very feminine in the way that it dips, not just on one side of the ankle, but on the inside of the ankle as well. So it has a lot of femininity. It also makes it very easy for a lot of women of different sizes to wear. as well. So if you have a larger ankle or a larger, calf area, maybe in a very athletic calf, then they will fit, not a problem.
For sure, for sure. As you're shopping, we are going to the phones. Carol is giving us a call from Illinois, and Carol picked up the Geneva boot in blue.
That great slate blue.
Yeah, for sure. Carol, welcome to HSN.
Thank you. It's good to talk to you.
It's good to talk to you as well. Now, Carol, is this going to be your first time wearing BEARPAW?
Yes, this is my first purchase, and I was, oh my gosh, I'm like the princess and the pea. I'm sorry. I can't stand anything touching my toes. I'm very picky. These are like wearing slippers, and I was running around like an idiot all over my place. I didn't want to take them off. I want everybody to know they are so comfortable. Because for people like me with weird feet, I got weird feet. I can't stand, heels. I just can't wear them. And anything with heels pushes my toes forward, which makes my toes hit the end of the boat, which I hate. These are perfect. They're so light, flexible, and warm. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Like I said, this was my first purchase. Will not be my last. But
yay!
Okay, and they're so beautiful. They match my clothes just perfect. Because I don't usually buy colors either, so that's different for me.
I love that you bought a color then.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, that's the pair.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but I love them. I want everybody out there to know, man, buy them. They are so comfortable and light, and you won't believe it.
Oh gosh, Carol, you know what? I'm so glad you called because it does make a difference when you have something that just works for you. They feel good, they look good, you love them. Thank you so much too for trying them, because sometimes it's hard to step out and try something new. So I'm so glad that they worked for you.
Yes, and thank you for bringing them. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
It's our pleasure.
Sweet.
Carol, thank you so much for your phone call, and you take care.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. I love that. I love, when you find something that really works for you, it does what it's supposed to do, and then some. And you don't have to be concerned, because this is great. When you find something that you love and then you ruin it, it's like the worst thing.
It's devastating. It is. It really is.
But with this, you don't have to worry about that, because that's genuine suede that Tanya's pouring water onto.
Look at that little water. Do you see that just dancing? It's like, no, whoa, and there it rolls. I love the way that it really will not soak in. Look at that. It's just dancing, and then bloop, it rolls right off. It's fantastic. I love this demonstration so much.
What do you say? It repels?
It resists, rejects, and repels.
See. It's rejecting the water.
It's saying, no way, Jose, super hydrophobic. I mean, that's serious technology that we've added to the boots. Now, we started it off gradually at BEARPAW. We didn't have it on all of our boots, some of our fashion boots, but we know that you want it, you request it, you love it. Yeah. So we are starting to put it on the majority of the boots that are out there.
Well, I'm glad too, because then you don't have to think about and remember which boots have it and which boots don't.
That's true.
If you have BEARPAW, for the most part, you got it.
That's right. That's exactly right. And if you don't, then you know.
Yeah.
We would have told you that. But
definitely.
Untreated versus treated. And I do want to mention, I read a lot of your comments and your
reviews. Yes.
And some of you have said, I get confused because there's a little card on the inside the box that says I need to treat them. Well, that's because that's just a default from the boxes. We just automatically put that in there. If you buy a boot with Neverwet Technology, no, you do not have to treat them.
Okay.
That's just from our older boots, the Emma that started back in 2001 and the boots from older. We always put that card in because yes, you do have to treat your suede. But if you're taking advantage of any of our BEARPAW boots with the Neverwet Technology, they are already treated. So I want to mention that. I know it causes some confusion.
Yes.
And I get that.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that too. So just so you know, you'll be aware.
That's right.
And particularly also if you're giving them as gifts, you can tell the person, oh, don't worry about it. These are already treated.
Good point.
Okay, I wanted to share this with you as well. These are the Colbys. And again, suede and knit on this really cool lace boot, which is great, again, with the Neverwet Technology. And we have them in the navy. We have them in taupe. This is winter white. And then, of course, these are in black. And I wanted to show, let me show them to you here in this taupe because...
Yeah, these are exclusives too.
Wow, look at that, I love that. Slow.
I do too.
How cool are these? Now, these aren't scheduled to have a full presentation in this hour, but I just wanted you to see them. Tanya does have other shows today. We do have other BEARPAW shows today, but I wanted you to see them in case you were looking for something very unique and very different. But of course, you still have all of that cushy comfort, luxury on the inside, but it's just a different style. So just so you know.
I have them in taupe. I do, and I love them.
I know.
They're beautiful. That taupe is really pretty. It almost has a hint of mauve in it.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty color.
And you know, these are kind of shaped similarly to these.
Yeah.
In that you've got that nice slope at the top. So these are called the Willow. Again, a suede boot with a tie detail, but this time the tie is in the back. And you're seeing them there in that winter white. And again, don't be afraid of the winter white, because if you step in a puddle, it just kind of, you know, rolls right on off. We also have them in black. We'll show you the light blue and the russet as well. But just like I've said with all of the other BEARPAW boots, these are whole sizes only. So if you're between sizes, then just go up. They start at size 5 and they go to size 12.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that this goes up. It goes to a 12 because yeah, it's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the 5, remember, if your half size go up, so if you're 4.5,
yeah,
you can take advantage of this boot all the way up to a 12. I love that because a lot of the larger sizes, like 9 and up, are really hard to find in cute colors.
Look at that. So this is that light blue. It's the first time this evening that we've seen it, and it's light blue all the way down.
Yep.
And then this one is called Russet.
I adore that.
Okay, this is like fall.
Yes.
Fall on your feet.
This
well,
is
no,
like...
stand on your feet. But you understand what I mean.
That's awesome. I love that. Those are gorgeous. Yes, truly fall, winter. This is the fall boot. This is it. This is right now. This is what you want to be serving that turkey wearing. I mean, that's a gorgeous boot. Winter white. Wow.
I know.
I'm a sucker for winter white.
I know, me too.
I love white in the winter. I love mixing creams and whites and winter whites. Yeah. And this is a beautiful boot with that wonderful sweater detail. That's like a boiled wool in the back. Oh. And then we have the black.
Yeah.
We always try to give you an option in the black. It's just really pretty. And this knit detail has a lot, you know, just little flecks of color in it as well. If you get, you can kind of see there's a little bit of green.
Yeah, I see.
See? Little bit of, there's a little hint of blue. Yeah. So if you're wearing these with blue jeans, that little hint of blue might stand out. If you're wearing them with maybe an orange sweater, there's a little fleck of orange. So it's just not a black and white sweater.
Right.
It really has a lot of fun dimension to it. When you get these home, you'll really be able to see that detail.
This is really nice.
I love the Willow. Yeah. And these are brand new colors. We had this boot last year. We sold out. You loved her. So we did it again, and we brought back new colors. I own this in gray, and I have a little boy, he's 12, and I walk him at night. You know, people walk their dogs before they go to bed. I walk my boy. And I do. It's a true story. Before he goes to bed, he wears his pajamas, and we go for a walk. And we just kind of talk.
Yeah.
And it's just our time. No one else is allowed to go on a walk with Cole.
Oh, I love that.
But he wears my Willows. And they're in gray, so he's kind of taking it, and it's a feminine, but he doesn't care. I mean, it's in gray, but he goes, I'm gonna get my BEARPAW boots, and he puts his Willows on, and we go for a walk. And I wear my Annies. If you guys know the Annie, we all have our favorites, but I love this boot. I'm partial to it because it reminds me of my little guy. And it's easy on, easy off. He's 12, and he's always had issues with like cutting scissors and his handwriting. He's a lefty, and so anything that has a zipper or a snap or a pull, it's not going to work. But he, you know,
but these you just step right into them.
You slide them on, you slide them off. So if there are any dexterity issues at all, it's a really easy boot to get on and to get off. It's an adorable boot. Yeah. Fresh colors, and again, it has all the technology that we were showing you with before with the Neverwet, and all the great details of the wool blend lining and the sheepskin footbed.
And these are exclusive to HSN. So even though you can find BEARPAW in other places, you're not gonna find this boot. And I always like that too, because you can have, you know, the latest of the latest brand that everybody's loving, but you have your own twist on it. And so it's nice when you've got those exclusives. So this is what I say. I know that you've seen a lot of really cool boots this evening in this show. but you kind of gravitate towards the one that's gonna be right for you. And if it's this one, as you're seeing the way, it's a tie or a tie detail along the back, very different. They're not laces, they're suede ties.
And they're stationary.
Yeah.
They're just for look. Don't think you have to, they're gonna come untied.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yes,
I'm glad you said that.
They're not gonna come untied.
Yeah.
Well, wait, are they?
I mean, no.
This, I was going to say, wait a minute.
These are
I
done.
wanna make sure. Yeah, they're in there. They're not coming undone. It's a nice knot for you. It's just decorative and it's pretty. We have that little grommet right there with the little bear paw. See that little bear paw logo?
Yes.
Right there. And all of our boots have the little bear paw, little insignia right there. These have that slim tread, blown rubber bottom to make the foot look a little slimmer, but it's the same width on the inside, which is a nice medium width. But they are a little bit wider. You know how Carol said, I don't like anything, you know, I have feet issues. And I think a lot of us do. A lot of us have something going on with our feet. Like you've got a funny little toe or not enough arch support or too much arch or a bunion or whatever. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with our feet because once we're about, what, 10 months and up, we're walking on them.
That's right. And we just don't stop.
We don't give up on our feet.
No, and the older we get, our feet continue to change.
And they lose fat. Did you know that?
No, that's good to know that something loses fat.
I know. Finally, something in my life is losing fat. I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a girlfriend whose mother-in-law has bless her heart, her poor feet. But and her doctor told her, and I didn't know this either, but the ball of your foot, it actually loses fat. It loses the cushion, basically. So as we get older, as Tamara was saying, the feet change in all different ways. But those are things we didn't even think about. So we need protection. We need comfort. That's just what it boils down to. And that's what we're offering. We're offering, we say live life comfortably, and that's exactly what BEARPAW does. You slide them on. Don't worry about socks, at least for the first couple times, because I just want you to experience that sheepskin footbed. I want you to experience that wobbling lining all along the top of your foot and around your ankle because it feels so good. And you know, you can wear them all the time. You can wear them a lot of different ways too. And
I think about, you know, if you don't put on socks with them and you put your feet in them, you know how like when you step into really plush carpet and your toes just start to grip it and almost caress it.
Like that kitten.
Yes.
When they're like,
that's what you're gonna do when you put your feet in here. Your toes are just gonna start to wiggle around and they're just gonna say, oh my God, why can't everything feel like this? This is what you're standing on in this boot and in every BEARPAW boot that you've seen this morning. This is what you get to wiggle your toes in every time you wear them for the whole day. And this is your own little private secret. You know, nobody else is gonna know that this is what you're standing on. Nobody else is gonna know that you're wiggling your toes.
And you're doing a little toe dance down there. It's like if your eyes roll back, they're like, what's going on? Just give me a second.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
I'm having my own little foot spa right now. But it does, it feels like heaven. And really it accommodates or acclimates to not only your body temperature, because it is nature's regulator, but it conforms to your foot. So when you first get these home, if they feel a little snug around the foot, let the wool relax. Okay. Let the sheepskin relax, and they do conform to where your ankle bone is, the top of your foot, and it really becomes your own boot. Yeah. Which I love because my daughter can't steal them.
Oh, that's even better.
I'd be like, whoa, that's not where my toe is.
Yeah, it's like that's right. So you know if she's been wearing them.
Yeah, this isn't my foot imprint. No, that's not it. You kind of know.
Definitely.
But they conform, and the wool relaxes a bit. So if you put them on and you're wondering, did I make the right choice in size? Give it a couple. Right? Give it a little bit.
And you'll see the difference too. Yes. And if you do want to wear maybe boot socks with them, boot socks are different than regular socks because boot socks are a little bit thicker along the top, but they're regular along the foot. So it's just gonna be up to you, up to the day, up to the outfit that you're wearing these with. But these are a holiday price. We took $20 off of the price. You've got free shipping on these boots, and everything today here at HSN is free shipping.
That's a $45 value.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
It's a $45 what?
If you're going from Florida to California, that is I can attest. This is not a made up story.
No, I believe it. I was trying to mail something some time ago.
Rush order, Tamara.
No, I was trying to mail something.
I want it slow.
Right.
I don't want it droned in, jetted in. I want it on horse back.
Right. And they said, okay, that'll be $45.
Yes, 35, 10 to pack it.
Oh my gosh. I tried to, I'm glad you mentioned that because I tried to mail something about 2 months ago and they quoted me some crazy price and I thought they just messed up.
Yeah.
So I said, forget it. And I ended up just keeping it. But I'm glad to know it wasn't just me, but I love even more free shipping.
I love free shipping.
All day today here at HSN. So remember, you're choosing whether you want it in black, winter white, russet, or light blue. And russet and light blue, those are the only ones that you're gonna,
I love
think that's the only color, you know, of boots that you're gonna see today in those colors,
That's
in
so
russet,
true.
in that light blue. Okay, now, just for the last few minutes, I wanted to give you a little bit more detail on the Ariana boot. This one was the slouchy boot. It's the only one today that we've seen slouchy, but it's a perma slouch.
Yes.
So it's not gonna like fall down and
it's
you're
not
gonna
get
pulling it up.
slouchier.
Yes.
In other words, all of this isn't gonna puddle around your ankle. Can you imagine?
It's like my boots started off here and then they ended up there.
Like,
yeah.
No, this is how it's designed to be. And this is all that great cow suede as well, but it's a little bit thinner.
Okay.
The other thickness of the boot, like the one that I have on, I'm just gonna kick that off so you can see the difference. So you can see this is structured. This is the L, the tall L that we were showing you. See, it's structured and a little thicker. This is genuine cow suede, but we were able to give it that slouch that you love. It's very fashion, it's very fashion forward, it's very designer.
Yeah, and I just want you to know, you're saying, well, isn't that structured at standing up? We have a form in here just so that they'll stand up on their own.
I can take that out, but yeah, I mean, they have a slouch to them, and that's really, I'm gonna get out of the way, I feel like I'm blocking it. But it also, and
we'll
chocolate
play with
brown.
these. We'll play with these. Okay.
And then, it has the wool blend lining, but I want you to see that's been sheared a little bit, so it's a little bit thinner. So, because again, it's fashion. It's more of a fashion boot for style, so you'll wear these with your tights.
Yeah.
You'll wear the, right?
Yes.
Tights and a skirt.
Tights and a skirt or sweater dress. Or, I mean, or even like a long skirt.
Oh, cute,
I love those.
I love
long
a sweater.
skirt.
Yeah, I like that
gosh,
too.
there's so many different ways you're gonna wear them.
Now my foot is cold.
I know.
Because it was so warm.
In the boot, right?
Back on, yeah.
You're seeing them in black. We do still have all sizes, but we are about to sell out of the black in size 6, 8, and 10. I'm just, again, I don't like to rush you because I don't like to be rushed. I like to be able to make a calm purchase, but I also don't like to finally decide that's what I love and have to have and then go to purchase it and it's gone, because then that makes me cry. So just so you know, size 6, 8, and 10 in black are almost gone.
Okay.
And if you want them, now is your time to get them. We still have chocolate. We still have all sizes in the chocolate as well.
Chocolate's gorgeous.
And I like chocolate as an option too because it is a neutral, but if you live in a colder climate, you probably already have black boots.
We all have black boots.
Yeah.
That's right. So again, you like those darker colors. This chocolate, it's espresso bean. I mean, it's gorgeous. And look at our BEARPAW logo. It's gold. I mean, these are definitely more in our fashion division. We have comfort, we have warmth, and we have true hardy. I mean, like really waterproof boots. Yeah. This is more of our fashion style, and we've added that wonderful gold detail, but then you still have that wonderful blown rubber on the bottom. It's a slimmer tread, so it looks nice and slim on the foot. It also has Neverwet technology. It has this great little wedge, just a little bit.
That's right, yeah, it's 1.5 inches.
1.5, okay. Yeah, 1.5.
That's right.
And that actually will align the body, wool blend lining, sheepskin footbed, all that good stuff. Not too heavy yet substantial.
For sure, and the shaft on this one, meaning how high it comes up, is 12.5 inches high. These are the tallest that we've seen.
They are. They're taller than mine
this morning. The ones that you see Tanya wearing.
On me. There'd be an over the knee thigh high.
You can tuck things in your boot. The ones that Tanya is wearing are 10 inches. These are 12.5 inches
these
high,
are 12,
just so you know.
Aren't they?
Oh, those are 12?
Yeah, the Kiley was the 10.
Oh, the Kiley was the 10, that's right.
I think. Yeah.
I know that was fun and fast and furious,
so fun
but
with you.
the show is over. You're gonna be back though.
At 7 in the morning.
We'll see you back at 7 a.m.
I'll be back.
Sleep fast.
The bell's on, yep.
Stay with us. We've got Marla Wynn coming up on the other side of this.
Here's your Merry update for today. This season, we got you covered. We're here to help you host outstanding parties, make exceptional meals, get the biggest compliments, and give the best gifts. Plus, you don't have to wait till midnight anymore for the Today's Special. We're giving you 2 extra hours to shop the TS. See the premiere every day at 10 p.m. Eastern all season long. And don't forget to go to our gift store on hsn.com to find that special something. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
It's Best in Beauty Week Gift Edition with colorful new ideas and straight-up favorites. The latest from brands you'll only find here and exclusives from favorites you love like Benefit, Beekman 1802, Beauty Bioscience, Lancome, Too Faced, and many more. Come back every day for a limited time steal up to 50% off. And get 4 Flex Pay on all beauty all week long. Best in Beauty Week Gift Edition, only on hsn.com. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.